Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream. Welcome to The American Dream, a real show, not a reality show. The real estate, the lifestyle, the culture.
It's not just about what you're living in, but the community you're going to live in.
High-rise luxury living.
People are the vehicle, people are the connection, people are the expansion.
Helping folks just like you find your dream home.
It just never disappoints.
Real stories in real neighborhoods with real experts. The opportunity to achieve our biggest goals and aspirations.
Here's the American Dream.
Today we're in Poolesville, Maryland, small town in Montgomery County of about 6,000 residents, and I'll be interviewing iconic home builders Dick and Tom Kettler and looking at two of their models in their neighborhood of Foxwood Crossing. Hi, Dick, Kevin Brolig.
Kevin, great to have you here at Foxwood Crossing.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about the history of Kettler Four Lines Homes?
We started our home building company in 1978, so we're a third generation.
You know, we always tell people we're building communities, and I get the biggest kick about going back into communities that I built 5 and 10, 15, 20 years ago and see all these families and all the friends and all the kids.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about kind of what inspired the kitchen and some of the features that you have here?
Yeah, the kitchen is always the focal point of the house, and we like to take design ideas, and you know, we're a smaller company, so we're pretty flexible on our feet. We have two-tone kitchen cabinet colors, center island, it's propane gas, cooktops, which everybody likes. The pot filler, a 60-inch space, which two 30-inch units, one is a refrigerator, one is a freezer. There are various vendors who supply at Sub-Zero, people are familiar with, but this is a Whirlpool product, and it's been very well received too.
So I noticed this really cool porch that you've got right off the kitchen here with a two-sided fireplace. So why don't you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, Kevin, you know, there's a big desire now for indoor-outdoor living. So by having the screen porch here right adjacent to the kitchen, you can flow right out of your kitchen or back into your family room. There's actually a deck on top for sunning off the master bedroom.
Very nice.
Yeah, we're in the owner's bedroom right now, which is really set up as a luxury suite. It's the kind of room that we built so when people come in, they don't want to leave.
The bathroom, we spent a lot of time on the detailing and the design, but it's got tremendous square footage, number one, two of the world's largest walk-in closets, and lots of natural light. So it really ties in nicely with the bedroom and also out to the deck.
Dick and Tom, so in going through this house, I have to say, if I lived here between the shower upstairs and this bar down here, I don't think I'd ever leave this house.
We wanted to have homes that were bigger, would handle a large family, and also provide lots of flexible space for in-laws that might need to stay. And it's also a very peaceful place here in Poolesville, so a lot of good stuff.
Well, we just left the Potomac model. Now let's go check out the Kenwood model. Why don't you guys tell me a little bit about the Kenwood model, maybe how it differs from the Potomac and just some of the special features and inspiration behind it.
The nice thing about this house, it has a multi-generational suite capabilities.
Yeah, some of the other features here, we have a double-decker screen porch, which is very unique. We also have a 4-car garage here. We're also on a 3.5-acre lot.
Yeah.
So what can you tell me about some of the quality that you find in a Kettler Four Lines home and just some of the extra details that you may not find elsewhere?
Well, since we've been building for nearly 50 years, we've learned over the time how to really build a beautiful home, well constructed. We have very few callbacks. We use some of the finest materials.
Yeah, the energy savings for these houses is also something that we didn't really talk about, but we really try to innovate all the time. We're always trying to keep up with the latest in technology and in home building systems. So these houses are very tight and the energy bills are very low compared to older houses.
Right. Can you build on somebody else's lot?
Yeah, we have a program called On Your Lot, where basically someone purchases their own lot and comes to us.
And they can meet with our building team and work out particular custom wants when they're building the house. We call it the Building Your Lot offering.
Wow.
And it's been very successful.
Well, thanks once again for meeting with me today. Appreciate it. All right, thank you so much. Appreciate it. Hey everybody, thanks once again for joining us today in the town of Poolesville, where we got to see two incredible model homes built by Kettler Four Lines. Once again, huge shout out to Dick and Tom Kettler for allowing us through. I'm Kevin Grolig. This is American Dream TV. See you next time.
Hi, welcome to the American Dream. I'm your host, Amy Stanley. Today we're in Ashburn, Virginia, in Loudoun County, the wealthiest county in the United States. Today we're going to enjoy a day of beauty at two fabulous locations, starting here with SkinCeutical Skin Lab Ashburn. Joining me here today is Dr. Fadi Nukta. Dr. Nukta, thank you for having me here today. I have been coming here to you, Michelle, and your team for 7 years.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for your loyalty.
What made you become a plastic surgeon?
I was born with prominent ears. When I was 8 years old, a friend of my parents, who's a plastic surgeon, did autoplasty or e-pin surgery on my ears. My parents admired him so much. The people around us liked him for what he did, and I decided to become a plastic surgeon like him. So that was about 40 years ago.
What does it mean to you to serve thousands of patients over the last 13 years?
Well, it's a great responsibility, and we take it very seriously, but also, despite the hard work, what makes it very rewarding is the change that we can make in people's life. I mean, to see someone who has been bothered by something or they're not unhappy with certain parts of their appearance, and for us to do a procedure that helps them so much makes it really worthwhile. So this is what makes us, get up in the morning. And a lot of times I see patients who would say something like, I can't believe I waited this long to get this done. So this is really what makes us do this.
And you truly specialize in what?
I'm a plastic surgeon, right? Over the years, I started becoming more and more focused on aesthetic surgery, and now I'm focused on body. So I do breast and body contouring surgeries, and this is what I do.
I thank you for being here today, and I look forward to many years ahead.
Great, thank you so much. Thank you.
The Vizia Skin Analysis Imaging instantly analyzes many skin concerns, including sun damage, UV spots, redness, and wrinkles. As I mentioned, the Hydrofacial is my favorite. So Audrey's gonna give us a demo on my hand, which is usually on my face.
So here we have the latest model of the Hydrofacial machine. This is one of our popular services here at Skin Lab because this is very customizable for those of all skin types. So it's really great for those with dry skin, acne-prone skin, and we can even customize it for those who are pregnant or breastfeeding. So we have 3 tiers right here. They each come with different features. So for our Deluxe Hydrofacial, it comes with corrective boosters and then LED light therapy. And then for Platinum, that's our highest tier, and that also includes lymphatic drainage.
Thank you, Audrey, for today.
You're welcome.
Now we're going to take a little bit deeper dive and head over to the main office and surgery center at Nova Plastic Surgery and Dermatology. I'm here with Michelle Gettings, PA. Michelle, what got you into aesthetics PA?
I've always felt a passion for helping patients feel good when they look in the mirror, whether it's a scar they sustained from a trauma or a surgery. Acne scars, it can be very debilitating. So being an aesthetics PA, I can help them overcome those blocks that they have when they look in the mirror. This is Moxie Laser. This is safe for all skin tones. We can treat the face, the neck, the chest, the hands, any area that's showing signs of age. So first I clean your skin, and then you're just gonna feel the laser kind of go against this. So it'll help kind of make the skin look smoother, more even textured. It's gonna reverse your skin age as we go. So we're gonna microneedle your neck here. I'm just cleaning the area. This is gonna use little tiny needles that are vibrating. It's gonna stimulate collagen from within. It'll help smooth, it'll help with the wrinkles, texture, any scarring.
I want to thank Michelle for today and for always taking care of my skin.
Thank you for trusting me.
Thank you for sharing your time here with me today and letting me share with you my beauty secrets. And I hope this inspires you to take care of yourself and your skin. And until next time, please support your local animal shelters and rescues by volunteering and adoption. And let's see where you find me next here on The American Dream.
Hi, my name is Tracy Williams Barnett, and I am your host for American Dream TV. And today I brought along my colleague and dining partner, Miss Asia Tyler. We're embarking on a culinary food journey because across the nation, the dining scene has exploded, from culinary experiences to outdoor dining to food halls. And today we are at The Square, located downtown in Washington, D.C., and we are attending a culinary-led event that is called the Tasting Collective, and it'll be hosted at Casa Teresa. Are you ready to go get some food? Let's go. So Nat, thank you so much for allowing us to partake and be a part of the Tasting Collective. I'm so excited to be here. Tell me a little bit more about how you originated, the idea, how it started.
Yeah, it's been a journey for sure. I started the community in the spring of 2016 in Brooklyn, New York. And here we are now. We're in 16 cities around the country doing this, and really it's the whole idea, the inspiration for it was I was craving a more meaningful way to experience restaurants and learn about chefs and their stories and feel their passion for what they're doing.
So you were inspired by your comings and goings in New York, and do you come from a food industry?
I don't actually. Yeah, no, that's a unique thing about it is I come from community building has always been my professional background, and food was always a big part of my identity, and so looking to build community with other people who share that passion, and when you bring people together who share that passion, we found out it allows for a different way to experience restaurants that allows for chefs to come out and share their stories.
So Tasting Collective, what makes it different from other curated events?
The chefs coming out, sharing their stories is really the integral component of what we're doing. So we get it's not just eating a meal, we get them to really come out throughout the course of the meal and do a Q&A with us during dessert. And so the human element is really the driving force, but also the community itself is filled with people from all walks of life.
So you mentioned members. Tell me a little bit more about that. How does one become a member of Tasting Collective, and how often are the events held?
Yeah, so you go to our website, tastingcollective.com, and you request an invite, and it's really just based off when as we're growing, we try to slowly ramp up the membership base to match the demand or the supply of tickets at our events.
The smiles in the face, the community, that's kind of what I'm hearing from you. And it's a passion project. It sounds like that has grown exponentially. Obviously, there's demand for it. And so what can people expect for Tasting a Collection in the future?
Well, we got a lot more cities to expand to. We're in 16 now. The goal is to be in 30 by the end of next year.
So Nat, thank you so much for allowing the viewers to come behind the scenes and be a part of the Tasting Collective.
Absolutely.
It's been such a pleasure, and I look forward to maybe seeing you somewhere out of the country one day.
Likewise.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, Chef Ruben, thank you so much for letting us come into, basically, I call this your home, Casa Teresa.
Thank you, Tracy. It's a pleasure to have you here in our home.
Absolutely. So tell me, I want to learn a little bit more about Casa Teresa and how it started, as well as your involvement with the Tasting Collective.
Casa Teresa is a Spanish restaurant from Spain. I'm from Spain, Barcelona. This is a celebration of the Spanish traditional cuisine that happens in everyone's home.
Are there any special items on the menu that were inspired from her cooking?
Many of them. I mean, she was raised and born in Antequera, it's a little town in the Malaga province. And then after the war, they migrate to Catalonia, which is where I come from. You know.
So is your menu influenced by that?
Absolutely, okay. It's a mix of southern and and Catalan cuisine.
So what separates Catalan cuisine from other types of cuisines?
It's a different region. It's like you say, like New England and the South.
Right.
You know, it's Alabama and.
But are the flavors any different?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So Casa Teresa is of course participating in the Tasting Collective tonight. So what can we expect?
Well, you're gonna leaving tonight knowing the soul essence of this concept. There's a Spanish cuisine. Everyone in the U.S. knows Spanish cuisine through tapas.
It's been an honor to be able to talk to you and to participate in this event with you tonight. I'm looking forward.
Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Wow, I can't believe that. That was an incredible meal. That was an amazing experience. Thanks to the Tasting Collective for hosting this event at Casa Teresa. I'm your host, Tracy Williams Barnett, and you are watching The American Dream.
Cats, horses, and booze. This is a 99th Virginia Gold Cup over here in Northern Virginia. And today, whether it's rain or shine, it's gonna happen. As you can see, according to Smashing Pumpkins, who's saying, I'm only happy when it rains. It's raining today and it's happening. I'm Brian Mason, your host for The American Dream, and welcome to the Virginia Gold Cup. So one of the things that you have to do at the Virginia Gold Cup is you gotta place a bet. I don't even know what I'm doing, but I'm gonna be partaking in it just like everyone else is doing it over here. So let's try to win some money and maybe I'll quit hosting. Who's gonna win? And I'll place money on them.
So we're in the fourth race.
Okay.
And right now the odds are in 'Tis a Giant's favor.
Nope.
At 2-1.
Who's supposed to be, what's the third best?
The third best right now is Lightning.
Lightning Rod, that was the nickname of my dog. When I was, that's a sign. I'm gonna put 20 on that.
20.
20. 20 to win. Lightning Rod for the win. At the Virginia Gold Cup, you never know what you're gonna find or what secrets you'll uncover. And with money on the stake, you gotta find secrets. And right now, I'm with the Fox. And the Fox, the beautiful Fox, has a secret. Fox, tell me, who's gonna win the fourth race? Lightning Rod. So if you have money, you're gonna put it on Lightning Rod because the Fox gave us inside information. I'm here with Brian Wallace McEachran of the St. Andrews Society of Washington, D.C. Color Guard. And so tell me a little bit about your organization.
Well, we're a group of gentlemen, and we're also open to ladies. And we certainly have anybody who wants to have a military background and someone without a military background to come join us on parade. We like to represent Scottish culture, American culture, and have a ton of fun. That's what we do. We're backed up by one of the finest pipe bands in the world, and we are the premier color guard of the Eastern Seaboard of the United States of America. It's consisting of British gentlemen and American gentlemen.
Thank you so much, Brian. I really appreciate the time and what you're doing. Continue to do a great job.
Yeah.
Are you guys bidding on the next race?
No, not currently right now.
Really? All right, so I have inside information. Cool. Lightning Rod is 6-1 odds, but he's gonna win.
Lightning Rod.
Lightning Rod. So, well, if you lose, don't hold me accountable. So I'm with Matt Codell, right?
Yes.
Of the Washington Scottish Pipe Band, right?
Right.
Awesome. So tell me about the Washington Scottish Pipe Band.
We formed originally in the 1920s from immigrants from Scotland after World War I. and we have been in continuous service since then. About the 1954-5, we were sponsored by the St. Andrew Society of Washington, D.C., and we've been there primarily. We're the voice, not the voice to talk, but in a parade, you know we're there.
You guys make the noise.
We
right?
make the noise. We make the music. It's not noise, it's music.
Yes, yes. You make the music. I love it. Well, I appreciate your time, Matt.
Oh, yes, you're very welcome.
And I hope you have another 51 more years of doing this. So I heard from a little birdie, if you go with lightning rod on 6-to-1 odds, you can't go wrong.
Okay.
I'm just saying.
All right.
So lightning rod for the win.
Well, you know what? He's 371-1 versus the spread on Wednesdays. So we're gonna have to go with this.
Yeah. So I'm with Joanne Moore. She's the owner of a horse that's racing in a night race today, which is the most important race. What's the name of your horse?
#No Wonder.
So #No Wonder. And how long have you known #No Wonder?
I've only known him since last September. He was claimed off a flat race that he won by my trainer, Neil Morris. And we've been teaching him now the jump hurdles. So he's green at it, but we're excited to see how he's come along. It's
winners today at Champions Bay, but there are no losers here at the Virginia Gold Cup. Just fond memories and new friends. From my heart to your couch, this has been Brian Mason with the American Dream, and see you on the next episode.
Come with me and check out one of the coolest weekend getaways, just 90 minutes from DC. Come with me today as we explore the town of Oxford, Maryland. I'm your host, Denny Auk, and this is The American Dream. Christine, hey, so good to see you. How's everything?
You're welcome.
Awesome. Yes, thanks for having us. So we're at the Scottish Highland Creamery in Oxford, Maryland, and they have world-class ice cream. We're going to check it out today.
Great, sounds good.
So ice cream.
Yeah.
Tell me how that all started.
Well, in high school, my husband worked in an ice cream shop in New Jersey and always loved it because it was the happiest business. Nobody can ever be in an ice cream store and be unhappy.
Yeah, so true.
Yeah.
So true.
And so he decided he always, at one point in his life, he wanted to own an ice cream shop. And even when we met 20 years later, he was still talking about it. And we looked into opening one in London where we lived at the time.
Oh, very cool.
Didn't happen, but fade in, fade out. We started coming to the Eastern Shore, and we started coming to the world famous Scottish Highland Creamery.
Right.
And we brought our kids here, and we just started loving the ice cream and the whole business. And one day we saw our for sale sign, and it was a sign.
Oh, I love that. That's great. So what flavor are you eating here today?
This is one of my favorites.
Okay.
This is Coffee Heath Bar.
Coffee Heath
love
Bar.
any bar.
Okay, awesome. I just went with like just a very chill lemon sorbet, but I love all their flavors. Like you guys literally have the best ice cream that I've ever had in my life.
Oh, thank you so much. We put a lot of care and attention into it, and we use local milk, and every quart and gallon is hand packed.
Oh, that's great.
So yeah, it really makes a difference in the taste.
Awesome. Yeah, so the town of Oxford.
Yeah.
There's so many good things about it, right?
Yeah, beautiful.
What is your favorite part of Oxford, Maryland?
Other than the creamery.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I think it's the fact that we're surrounded by water.
Oh.
It's very calming and beautiful to look at. And the community has been so incredibly supportive of us and really support the business. And it could not be more welcoming.
I love that.
Yeah.
Because that's how I feel too. That's like Oxford has a piece of my heart here, and everybody is just all comes together. It's great. Yeah. So what's next for the creamery?
Well, there is a possibility of maybe another location at some point. We're thinking about that.
Yeah.
But we do have a very busy couple weeks coming up. We've got Memorial Day, 4th of July, and then our famous ice cream for breakfast in mid-July, where we serve lots of breakfast flavors like Captain Crunch, Fruit Loops.
Love that.
Blueberry muffin. Yeah, that's a very popular day here.
So I have a request. I love white chocolate. At some point, is there a possibility of you have that?
Absolutely. We take special requests all the time. Yep.
Perfect. I love that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, this has been great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for coming and visiting us.
No problem. We are here with Wendy Gibson, one of the owners of the Sandaway. So good to see you today. What a lovely day.
Oh, I know. I'm so happy we got good weather.
It's perfect. We
Yeah.
have a full house here too. That's awesome.
Well, almost, but I'm happy for anybody who comes.
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
So tell me about the Sandaway.
Well, the Sandaway, the actual main house dates back to 1875.
Okay.
But it's been different owners over the years. Of course, we had to renovate the whole place to make it more suitable for overnight guests. And what we're selling here is peace and relaxation in a natural setting.
And so you've been a longtime resident of Oxford, what, 52 years?
Yes, 52
Yeah,
years, which
that's
has been the most wonderful thing to live in this town. I tell people my quality of life is 99.9% because of the experience of Oxford and having my own business and having people choose to come here and make us a destination.
Yes.
And one of the nicest things that I've ever heard said about Oxford and Sandaway, especially Sandaway, it's a place to fall in love again.
Oh, well, that's beautiful.
And I have had several people tell me that they have traveled around the world, but Sandaway is one of their favorite places in the whole world to come, which is very, very flattering.
Absolutely.
And we take that to heart.
Yeah.
So that sort of says it all.
Perfect. Perfect. Well, thank you so much. This has been amazing. Are you okay if I sort of hang out here for the rest of the day? Or?
Please, be my guest.
There's a view.
Be my guest.
So excellent to meet you.
You too.
Hope you enjoyed exploring the town of Oxford, Maryland today. Thank you very much for watching. Until the next time.
Welcome to Fredericksburg, Virginia. I'm Ginger Walker, your host of this episode of American Dream TV, Selling Fredericksburg. In one of my past episodes, I looked for some of the most Instagrammable spots, and today we're on the hunt for another one. But shh, I heard a secret that there's a speakeasy somewhere around here, and today we're on the hunt for it. So follow me. Wait, this is Whitby's, but this is the right address. I don't know. Let's see what we can find. Hey. So this is one of Fredericksburg's newest home decor stores, but I don't see a secret door for a speakeasy here. I don't know. Let's keep looking. See you, Lindsay. See ya. Maybe this is it. Let's check it out. Hannah? Wait, this is a flower studio. I'm looking for the secret wine bar.
Hey, you found it, Ginger? Oh, wait a second.
Hey! Thanks for coming. So good to see you. Okay, so if you've watched some of my past episodes, you might know that I'm always on the hunt for the most Instagrammable spots, and well, this one definitely is one. Say wine. Wine! I can't believe I found you. And you know what? I know it's Centerpiece Studios and you do flowers, but you also double as a wine bar? You've got to tell me more.
Yeah, so we always have fresh flowers here, and I thought what better way to mitigate waste by pairing it with wine, natural wine at that, and it just makes you feel better, but you also get to smell a flower, maybe learn about some different varieties that you don't know about.
Why natural wine?
So there is low sugar, low sulfites, and I figured why not? Also, it's just better for you, doesn't give you that headache. And for me personally, it was hard for me to drink normal wine. So once I discovered natural wine, I was like, oh, this is pretty good.
And so you also do something special with the flowers, not just pairing it with the wine, but I know you donate them.
Yeah, if we have a lot left over, we've donated them to local hospitals in the past, but also schools in need or downtown greens too. So we try to be creative and let nothing go to waste.
Okay, so you get to enjoy the beautiful flowers, drink an amazing glass of wine, and bring your own food. I don't know any other place that does that in downtown Fredericksburg. That's amazing. Okay, so this is an absolutely amazing space. Tell me what you use this for.
So I wanted to create a space where people could just come hang out, smell the beautiful flowers, and have a glass of wine.
You can rent this out for private events?
Yes, yeah. So we'll take all the furniture out if needed, but it can kind of double as an event space for parties, private parties, bachelorettes, anything.
Okay, so we do have to check out outside. Before we go out there, what is the outside space able to be used for?
So we're going to be hosting music series probably on Thursday nights in the summertime. It's also, you can bring your own food, just kind of hang out, bring your kids, just have a good time and relax and enjoy.
So how would we know when you're open to come down here?
It's not members only kind of vibe, but it is, we like to, stay small in the best way that we can. So all of our events are online, specifically on Instagram. So if you want to hop on our music series events, it'll be a limited ticketed entry. Just be sure to follow us on Instagram to stay up to date. If you know anything about downtown Fredericksburg, you know it's steeped in history. And today we're going to explore a home that was built in 1909. Welcome to 124 Caroline Street. Come on in. So, if you talk to some of the neighbors, you might hear a story that this home is one of 3 that were built for 3 sisters. The cool thing is, yes, it was built in 1909, but it was a gut renovation in 2011. If you notice, the doors and the floors, along with some features, are still the original historical details. However, don't worry, this home has all the modern details that you'd absolutely want, to include this beautiful, amazing kitchen. This home has 4 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms with an optional 5th bedroom right downstairs. It's about 2,500 square feet and 4 levels of living space. My favorite spot is all the way upstairs. Thanks for spending a little bit of time with me in historic Fredericksburg. I'm Ginger Walker, your host of the American Dream TV, sending you love from Fredericksburg, Virginia. Till next time.
Well, I hope you enjoyed today's show, produced from America's finest city, but shot in the heart of your neighborhoods. Don't forget positive media when the world really needs it. Follow us on social media at The American Dream TV. See you next time. In the meantime, cheers to your American dream.